So the story goes, I was working on the bike myself. The first time my boy and I worked on the bike together. I'm like, I got my name. What should I call you? He said they called me Animal. After I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. You're the certified mechanic. We gonna call it Animal's Garage. And so it was born.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's up, Yamoto fam? So it's been a little while since we had a talk. I've been doing a lot of stuff, been busy, haven't been doing a lot of riding, but for the most part, what I've been doing is the labor of love on my bike. I also wrench a little bit, and I've been getting better at my skills. Added the lowers, and those were on there before. I don't know if I had the grill on, protective grill for my oil filter and everything. Other than that, I added on the, as you can see, to walk around. Very nice bike, very well kept. Needs a wash, but that's beside the point. I added on the sissy bar, rider seat, sissy bar. I also added the carry tote bag and the rack. As you can see, the rack, so I can change that out and put a piece of luggage on it. I decided to go with that instead of a touring pack because I'm kind of an old school guy. I like the look of sissy bars on it, and you know, it's just something that I prefer. The bags were already there. You saw those last time. The beautiful seat, and it is very comfortable. I've rode that seat for hours, and rider, it's comfortable. The reason I call it Frankenstein, because a lot of the parts that I'm getting are not for this bike. It's more Harley parts, but you see I had to accommodate and put some spacers in to make the sissy bar work, but beautiful. I love the way it looks. It kind of goes with the studded theme. Had the bike in the shop. I posted a video about that. Just a little short showing you what I did. Just a couple of changes. Got the clutch changed. Also had the handlebars, levers changed out. We out here at Competitive Performance, the place where it all happens. This is where we be doing a lot of bike work. You gotta love it. Get to meet my man Chester. I really like this dude. He cool, man. Go into the shop, show you how it drops. Competitive Performance. This is where it all goes down. We're out at Competitive Performance, and this is where we'll be getting a lot of stuff done. Got the dyno set up, custom builds, fabricating. Motors, tires, everything. Good to go. And this is the man that makes it all happen, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
It's Chester. He's gonna be.
My son helps out.
We'll be doing some things. Glad I found the place. Good people, good place. It's the real reveal. Finally get to see what it's looking like. Back at Competitive Performance. See what we looking like.
My name's Chance Stanowski, and I race XPA drag racing Mill Street.
Okay. Good to meet you.
Good, yeah, nice to meet you.
All right. It looked totally different. Oh, wow. And this is what we have now. Look at those bars. That's the look I was looking for. I myself have been doing some lighting work on it, trying to light it up a little bit better like a Christmas tree. I want to be seen out there. You know, when you're riding and, you know, you're in the two-wheel world, the more you're visible to the world, the better it is for you, because you don't want anyone not to see you. I also upgraded to LED lights. I'm also going to put the side running lights on it to add in. I want to do the LEDs for the turn signals. The LED light on the back was already there, but I want to switch out to LED turns. Also, what I had that I'm going to do, I've got a stoplight. What I'm doing for people who are a little closer on me, because to me the stoplight's a little bit lower, so if you're not back enough you won't really see that stoplight. So I wanted something more right up in their face. Okay, so we're in the upgrade stages. As you can see, I got everything stripped down a little bit, but I'm putting on the lights. As you can see, I got the LEDs on. Turn signals, passing lights, highway lights, little fog lights, running lights, turn light, fog lights, and you got your running lights, which is your highway lights, passing lights, etc. And that's like you flick the high beams. I got it wired where it works with the high beams. These work with the low beams. And also I installed a switch so that I can turn them off and on. Also with turning off and on, it does a strobing thing. So that's where we're at right now. We continue to upgrade. And as we go to the back, you can see what I did back here. I added in, it looks crazy, but for right now, I got the turn lights on. That's turn and brake, extra brake, because the brakes are down there. And I figure I want something up high so they can see. I got a bracket coming to reinforce the license plate. Then I'll mount that on permanently. This is just a temp mount right now, but you get it. You get the look of it. So backing up a little bit, this is how we look at it. I think it looks pretty slick. All right, final results for the front. Everything put back together. Let's give it a little shot here. Everything running. You see the low beams are on. Low beam on. Let me turn on the fog lights, turn signal working, other turn signal working, and passing and high beam. Boom. All right, I'm doing this backwards. In other words, I'm upside down. So here's the look. If I can get it all, let me see if I can get a shot of everything. Yep, there's everything. Right. Just to give you a full look at everything. Brakes, nice and bright. Brakes, nice and bright. Brakes, nice and bright. Brakes, nice and bright. Turn signal's working properly now. See that? Turn signal's working properly. Let's hit the other one. Turn signal working properly, like that. All right, license light, regular lights, I like that look. So what I've been doing is just taking some time, doing some maintenance on my bike. Changed out the clutch cable, went to the steel braided line. Also, I have steel braided brake lines going in. Gonna do the front first, and then at some point when I get a little riding in and some enjoyment, then I'll go back and do the back line. Okay, so next successful venture, steel braided clutch cable, all installed and done, and just went out on a test ride and checked it out. Everything is good. Successful venture, and as they say, a nickel worth of play. See that? Nickel worth of play. Changed out the adjuster. That's new. And guess what? Next step, steel braided brake lines. So listen, when I say I get it in, I get it in. Line has been taken off. Lines are getting ready to come off. That line off and clean. Going all the way down. Line off, ready to go. And we got steel braided, ready to go in. Fresh, clean, ready to go. New banjos. Yeah, we getting it in. Oh, new accessory to the repair garage. Little hydraulic jack. Keep it up in the air and straight for me. And then we'll be finishing off our lovely project. Okay, it's down off the jack. Just went out on a test ride. Got the grip snug down. Got to put the ends back on. There's that zip tie test. We're doing it again tonight just to make sure. New master cylinder. Still got to switch over to clutch side, but we're just testing period right now. Steel brake lines in. Steel braided clutch cable. Everything is run good. Tweaked to my liking. All lights back on. Looking good. Everything works. And we're good to go.
The reveal.
New and improved Frankenstein.
Hard work pays off.
All right, everything is on like I want it. The majority of, and I still don't have the grip ends on, but got the shield that I wanted. Got the lights all hooked up. Mirrors, everything to my liking. Lights. That's that startup. That's alright. Sounding good. Give you a little bit of the engine rumble. See what we sounding like. The grumble. About to do a little test ride and then that's it. Looking pretty good. But what I'm really trying to do is get back out there, get back on this road, get some rides in, get y'all some good footage. I really just want to, just say hello, let you know what's going on. And I've been really trying to get my wrench on. I'm really at some point trying to get to the place where I'm really just turning my bike into something beautiful that I want. I wanted my bike, and let's talk about that too. Some people start out with everything they want, so they think, and then they find out, I spent all this money on this bike, and I still want to do a lot of changes to it. A lot of beautiful bikes out there, but what I decided to do is I wanted my first bike back out. And if you haven't seen it, go back and watch my earlier video of a little bit of history about me, about Yamotomanz and how that came to be. Used to be in the sport bike world. Used to be a young rider down in the country. But really what I wanted to do getting back out there now, later in life, is not only did I want a cruiser, but I wanted to be able to get something that I can turn into something I can say myself I had hands on with it. I wanted to be a creation that I created. So what I did was I looked for a donor bike, a bike that was in very good condition, that was reliable, something that was going to run me down the road. But it's something that I could take my time year after year and put my hands on it personally and have a person or people that I can go to and let them also do some of the bigger grunt work that I know I wouldn't have time or the skill set to do, and be able to turn it into something beautiful. So everybody talks about the Harley world and how Harley, if you're not gliding, you're not riding, or if you're not on the Harley Davidson, there's something wrong with it. All I want to say is, if you riding, you're enjoying yourself, it is what it is. I decided to go with the Yamaha Roadstar. Love it. The way it rides, the way it looks, everything about how easy it is to maintain, getting into it. I've learned that it's very accessible to do things, changes, tweaks, getting into the wiring, getting into the different components. I did a lot of the upgrading myself. As far as all the lighting was me hands-on. I'm working on the steel brake lines. That's my next project, but that might be done about time I post this. And, I wanted really to say that I did it myself for the most part. Not everything. You always have somewhere that somebody's involved. I'm even looking to the future of wrapping my bike. That's how far, I just really want to be hands-on with it so that when I look at that bike, it says, that's me. This is a reflection of what I thought it should look like, not what I seen and thought everybody else is doing or trending. I've always been a person that when I do something, I want to do it not like everybody else. Because when you see it, I want it to be identifiably mine. That's me. So moving forward, later I do plan on getting other bikes and doing other projects, and that's later. I'm just taking my time with it. But I want to, right now with this donor bike that I decided to go with, I wanted to get my skills set up. I wanted to get more hands-on, and my dream project later would be to build my own bike from the ground up. But I know that that's a long way away, maybe not, depending on how many years and how deeply I get into it. But for right now, I just want to be able to, maintain it. I do my oil, do my plugs. Every year, if I need to do things to get it road ready, that's what I'm doing, is trying to get more into being able to maintain it. Because being at will of some other person or mechanic or somebody who has to have a schedule they put you on, if I want to do it, I do it myself, and I do it on my time frame, and I do it with love, care, and I make sure that everything is to my liking and tweaking. Nobody else can read your mind, but when you do it yourself, you know it's very well defined. That's Yamotomanz. I want it to be a reflection of me. So as we go on in this series and as things progress and you start to learn and know more about me and what I'm trying to do with this motorcycle world, it's not just being a part of a group. I've always been a loner. And I'm not saying a loner like I'm some, antisocial person, but I just like to do things when I get ready to do them. I have friends that ride. I have people that I know in clubs and organizations, motorcycle clubs, and I just appreciate being able to ride my ride, how I ride, when I want to ride, and what I want to ride. That might change from season to season, year to year, time to time. But this is me. You love me or leave me alone. And that's okay with me because I'm okay with me. But what I wanted to say is, all of those who enjoy what they see, who, give me a shout out, or anybody who communicates with me back and forth, on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I kind of been veering from TikTok a little bit. I don't know. It's cool, but it's just kind of a quick, fast. I found that Instagram and YouTube is kind of my home. So, as the family grows and we start to grow this community, the Yamoto fam, and everything you start to see about being not just your own motorcycle person, but being your own individual you. That's what my community is about. Just be you. You don't have to follow trends. You don't have to try to keep up with the Joneses. It's all about showing who you are. And that's what I want. People to follow me who are following their own mindset. And if you're not and you just enjoy, you're more than welcome as well. But it's all love. It's all community. There's no hate. There's no anger. I don't look for that. I'm not putting that out there. I did what I did and I do what I do because I'm just trying to be me, Yamotomanz. And anybody who follows and walks with me on that is Yamoto fam. And I just want to say thank you to you. I look forward to getting to know all my people better. I look forward to getting all of some of the other creators, know them better. Getting to know, and I hate to use the word creator because I'm just sharing my life with you. This isn't even about trying to get a following or a trend. If you like it, you follow it. It's about genuineness. So what I'm looking for is just to take a moment, let you know where things are. As things are going on, I'll keep you in the loop. Like I said, I've been doing work. Right now, I'm not riding as much. I've been doing test rides and things, but it's not so much, hey, let me throw on the camera and show you where we're rolling and have a talk with you. It's not that time yet. Where I'm at, there's an off season, there's an on season. We don't ride year round. I'd love to be somewhere like that, and maybe one day I will move out to somewhere like that later when everything's a little bit slower in life. I got responsibilities and other things going on, but right now I enjoy what I enjoy in this motorcycle world when I can, how I can, and as much as I can. So hopefully you enjoy that. I thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for being a part of everything that I do. And you're always welcome. Like I said, this is family. You're my Yamoto fam. And I look forward to this community growing and we do more with each other. Let's do this. Let's continue to grow this. And hopefully by the end, we'll all know each other. And at some point, we'll do meet and greets and let's just have fun. That's what it's all about, just having fun. Let's get out there and ride and do what we do. Peace out. Yamotomanz saying, till next time, be safe out there. Rest in peace to all the riders who went down and are no longer with us. You'll always be riding. Much love to all those on two wheels. When you see me, 2 fingers down, you know how we do. Peace.